Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of your Polyglot Academy. Today it's lesson 45 of our series on how to learn German up to B1 level in 1 month, and today we're going to talk about the Desto construction, which is very important in German, so let's start. Now firstly, what is this? Well, the Desto, also umso construction in German, is used to express a correlation between two comparative phrases, similar to the more, etc., the more in English. So for instance, if you would like to say the sentence, the more I study, the better notes I will get, then this is how you do it in German. You do it with a construction, je desto. And this construction is consisted of two parts. First, we have the je clause, which introduces the condition with a comparative adjective or adverb, and then we have the desto clause, which indicates the result, also with a comparative adjective or adverb. Now let's have a look at an example. Je lustiger der Film, desto mehr Spaß man hat. The funnier the movie, the more fun you have. If we would like to consider this sentence, and we have two sentences. First we have the first clause, je lustiger der Film, and then the second clause, desto mehr Spaß man hat. The first one is introduced by je, and you can see that this is basically the condition of the sentence. The funnier the movie, so the movie being funny is the condition. And then the second sentence, introduced by desto mehr Spaß man hat, is the consequence. So funnier the movie, and then the consequence is that you're going to have more fun because the movie is funnier. So this is basically it. Now, let's have a test. How would you form this sentence in German with the je desto construction? So in this case, we have the sentence, the faster you run, the sooner you arrive. We have two comparative sentences. Try to correlate them, and I will give you the answer in 5 seconds. Well, I hope it wasn't that difficult. This would be, je schneller du läufst, desto früher wirst du ankommen. Now, if we would like to consider the first part of the sentence, je schneller du läufst, you can see that we firstly have je, then we have directly the comparative of the verb. Now, the verb in this case is fast, which means schnell, so you're going to get schneller, which is the comparative. We already talked about comparatives, so please check also the video we already did about comparatives if you don't know anything about this topic. And then the second part of the sentence is introduced by desto, and then we directly have the comparative, which is früher, which is the comparative of früh, which means soon, and this also explains why we have the sooner you arrive. Now, another thing which is very important to remember is the construction of the syntax. So, for example, if we consider the first sentence, we have je schneller du läufst, and it's basically like a normal sentence. We have je schneller, so the faster, and then du läufst, normally. However, if we consider the second one, we're going to have desto früher, and then the position of the verb and of the subject is going to change. It's going to invert. So you're not going to say desto früher du wirst ankommen, but you are going to say desto früher wirst du ankommen. So it's basically changing. So this is a fact which is very important to remember. The je desto construction positions verbs as follows. In the je clause, the verb follows the subject in normal subordinate clause word order. While in the desto clause, the verb comes first, followed by the subject, creating an inversion, and right at the end of a sentence you're going to get the main verb. So this is very important to remember, and also if you're trying to do this construction in order to not make any mistakes. Now, if you don't have any questions about this topic, here are some exercises. Try to connect the two sentences with the help of the je desto construction, and please write your answers in the comments so that I can check whether you understood the inversion and the syntax or not. And other than that, thanks for your attention, and I wish you a nice day. Have a nice time.